Hello and welcome you all. I, Professor Vipin Sapre, working as an assistant professor at AISSMS Institute of Information Technology, Pune, in Department of Engineering Sciences. In this video, I am going to talk about the topic engineering curve. It belongs to the subject of engineering graphics in 2019 pattern. Let's go ahead and we will discuss with the unit number 3, that is engineering curves. Yes, what is meant by engineering curve? The engineering curve unit is been divided into two sections. Part 1 is conic section and part 2 is special type of curves. Let's talk about part 1 first, that is conic sections. In conic section we are having ellipse, parabola and hyperbola to discuss about. Especially about ellipse, we are going to learn rectangular method and directrix focus method. These two methods of construction of ellipse we are going to see. For parabola, we are going to see the rectangular method and directrix focus method as well. For hyperbola, in our syllabus only directrix focus method is there. Let's talk about what are the conic sections and how they are developed. So ellipse, parabola and hyperbola are called as conic section because these curves appear on the surface of a cone when it is cut by some typical cutting plane. When it is cut by some typical cutting plane. See, these are the conic section. A cone is there, a cone is there, and the cone is cut by some cutting plane in some particular fashion to generate the different types of the conic section. See here, a cone is cut by a sectional plane through its generator, it gives an ellipse. If the cone is cut by a section plane parallel to the axis, then it gives a hyperbola. If a cone is cut by its end generator parallel to the end generator, then it gives a parabola. So these are the types of conic sections. Let's talk about the eccentricity of the conic section. This is very important part as far as your directrix focus method of construction of the conic section is being concerned. For ellipse, your eccentricity is always less than 1. For parabola, it is equal to 1. For hyperbola, it is greater than 1. So these are the eccentricities of the ellipse, parabola and hyperbola. For ellipse, eccentricity is less than 1. For hyperbola, it is greater than 1. And for parabola, it is equal to 1. Do keep this in mind. Let's talk about the construction of the ellipse by a rectangular method. The construction of the ellipse by the rectangular method. This is the problem statement. Draw the ellipse by a rectangular method whose major axis is 100 mm and minor axis is 70 mm long. Let's see how is to be constructed. First, we have to draw a horizontal major axis of 100 mm length. In second step, we have to draw a vertical minor axis of 70 mm long. Then we get a rectangle of major axis and minor axis. Within this rectangle, we have to construct the ellipse. From point A, this upper quarter region, this upper 1/4 region, we are going to construct a portion of the curve. So first our task is to divide this line into equal number of the parts. We have discussed division of the line into equal parts in very first lecture, how to divide a line into equal parts. Same way we have to divide this segment into either 3 or 4 equal parts. Here we have divided it into 4 number of parts. See, we are dividing the line into 4 equal parts. We have divided them into 4 equal parts, and namely 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, we are going to divide this segment, half of the major axis into same number of the equal parts, means 4 equal parts. See, we have divided it into 4 equal parts. Again, we have named them 1, 2, 3, 4. And now start joining this 1, 2, 3, 4 to this D, and C to 1, extend this line up to the 1. C from 2, extend this line so as to cross with the line passing through point 2. Let's see how it goes. See, we have constructed a line from 1 to D, and we have constructed a line from C passing through point 1 so as to cross with line passing through again point 1. C. Second line, construct the line 2 to D. Then we have to construct again line from C to passing through 2 so as to cross with line originating from point 2. This is the second point. Third, again construct 3 to D. Then we get 3C and the point which get at the intersection of line 3D. This is the third point. Similarly, the fourth point is D. Construct a smooth curve passing through them. It will give you the 1/4 part of the ellipse in a rectangular fashion. Same process we have to repeat in all 4 quadrants, all 4 rectangles to construct a ellipse. Let's see. Again, we have divided this line into 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts by the same manner. Again, we already have divided this remaining half portion into 4 equal parts. Then join 1 to D, same 1 to D, 2 to D, 3 to D, and 1 C up to 1, and C2 up to 2 line, 3C up to the line passing through 3C. Then we get all 4 points, pass a curve through this, and we get a half portion of the ellipse. Similarly, by applying this condition, we can get this remaining half portion of the curve. In this way, the construction of ellipse is done by a rectangular method. I hope now you will be able to understand how the ellipse is constructed with the help of rectangular method, and you are having the knowledge of eccentricity of the ellipse, parabola and hyperbola, and how the engineering curves are derived from the cutting of a code. Thank you all.